Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class C motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Today we're going to look at a very hard to find Class C. This is a 2005 Holiday Rambler Atlantis, model number 29 DBD. This is a 29-foot double slide Class C motorhome. Folks, this is a Holiday Rambler. This is about as nice as you can get in a Class C. A lot of advantages to a Holiday Rambler over the other brands. Aluminum frame, of course, steel in the cab. This is one of the few Class C's you're going to find with a 9-layer roof system with a tempered aluminum top. Very, very low maintenance. So you don't have to go up there and seal it every year, or seal the entire roof every year like you do with a rubber roof. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, basically. Folks, this unit was almost $90,000 new back in 2005. Here it is, great condition, with a 90-day nationwide limited warranty and a major systems check. Buyer certified RV techs for only $34,900. Another nice thing, it's got a full basement, and that is a heated full basement. It's got a 5-layer sidewall, 5-layer floor system. Now the floor system, all the joists are steel. Notice the siding on this motorhome. It looks smooth. It looks like fiberglass, like this one next to it. But that's not fiberglass. This is a smooth metal exterior. Costs a lot more to build them like this. Let me show you the benefits. Fiberglass, when it gets several years old, it starts to do what we call delaminate. And what delamination is the fiberglass is glued to the backing board, and you either get water or heat or a mixture of both, and that glue loses cohesion. Well, before you know it, you've got bubbles coming out of the fiberglass where it's separating from the backer board. Well, folks, this is smooth metal, like it's on a cargo or a semi-trailer. This stuff doesn't delaminate because there is absolutely no glue involved. It's riveted. You've got rivets here behind this trim, rivets behind this trim, rivets there in the middle, and rivets on the top. So this smooth metal is not going to delaminate. It doesn't matter if this thing's 50 years old. It's, as long as the rivets are holding, it's not going to delaminate. Another advantage to this smooth metal siding is a couple of things. First, the stripes don't crack and fade like they do on fiberglass. Like, for an example, see this stripe right here, how smooth it is and how bright it is? This is a piece of fiberglass. This refrigerator bin is fiberglass or plastic. Look how it's fading right there. That's just a tiny example of the difference. It does have the full basement, just about like a Class A. You know, most Class C's don't have very much outside storage. This one does. It's got a patio awning. It's got a 4 kW Onan generator powering everything up inside right now. Got the slide toppers on both the awnings. Got a 5,000-pound trailer, 5,000-pound capacity hitch on the back. The corners aren't beat up. It's got a rear view camera system. It's got the 6.8 liter Ford Triton V-10, 305 horsepower. Same motor they put in 40-foot buses. This thing right here will get up and go, folks. We just drove it 500 miles in. 30 amp service, and you can see both sides look immaculate. I mean, you have to remind yourself, folks, this thing's 12 years old. It's got the cable-driven slide-out system. So you don't have those rams, those very expensive rams that can bend and go bad, and you'll spend several $100s replacing like most other brands use. You know, Holiday Rambler, they don't concentrate on having the lowest priced one out there. What Holiday Rambler does is they concentrate on having the best product out there. And yes, they do cost a lot more money than your average brand, like a Coachman or a Forest River, something like that, but you get what you paid for, and that is a high quality unit that's still going to be usable when those other brands are falling to pieces. Notice the cab over, folks. See how it's built? with the cap, with this right here. Now this is a fiberglass cap, and it's metal fiberglass, but they build it like this so there's no straight edges. Straight edges is where most leak problems occur, especially in a Class C motorhome. But because this thing has got that overlapping cap and roof system, and that is a metal roof system, you don't have the leak issues like you do with most other Class C motorhomes. It's got the running boards, windshield's perfect. I mean, this is a nice motorhome, folks. Probably one of the nicest and highest quality Class C's I have on the lot right now. I mean, this is something, folks, you can buy, you can use it for years and years and years. The way these are built is just incredible. And like I said, Holiday Rambler, they don't worry about cost. They want to build the best. And the people that buy Holiday Ramblers, you know, this one was built in 2005. This was the 51st anniversary edition. So this is a company that's been around basically as long as RVs have been around. Let's look inside, folks, and you're going to love the interior of this thing. Step works great as we step inside. I'm going to tell you, folks, again, you have to pretty much ride it on the inside of your hand. If you're looking at this thing in person, this is a 2005 model, because you feel like you're in a 10-year-old or 10-year newer coach. The condition of this thing is just immaculate. Now, it does have an extra step because of that basement storage. Up here in the front, it's got a rear view camera system built into the visor. That works. The dash air, ice cold. You know, it's not almost 90 degrees outside. We're sitting here at idle, and we're blowing low 40s. And it'll actually get colder as you give it gas and go down the road. So, tilt, cruise, power windows, power locks. Now, folks, even though you'll never believe it looking at this thing and driving it, it does have 98,000 miles. But believe it or not, that's still considered low miles for a 2005 model according to the NADA. It actually adds about $1,200 for the low mileage. Now, don't let that scare you, folks. This motorhome, the kind of people that bought this thing new, that spends that extra kind of money, I mean, this was more than many Class A's were in 2005. They're going to take care of it, and they obviously have taken care of it. Look at these seats, for an example. You know, you look at any other seat with 98,000 miles, you're going to see worn spots and torn spots and all that, but look at that seat. They look great. Notice they put rugs over all the carpet up here in the cab. It's got a CD stereo, the dash air works, no check engine lights, ABS lights, none of that. Folks, if you take care of this motorhome, you do the service and maintenance like you're supposed to, fix anything that's wrong with it, it would not surprise me one bit to see this thing still on the road 15 or 20 years from now. I mean, there's Holiday Ramblers on the road from the 70s that people are still using. These things are built to last. Other brands can't say that, but definitely can with a Holiday Rambler. And for those who, like me, who have been around RVs for decades, Holiday Rambler is a brand that kind of everybody compares their luxury RVs to for a reason. You've got a, let my camera focus here, you got a cab over entertainment center with an HD TV, got a DVD player, got all the indirect lighting, books and manuals, table booth makes a bed, sofa makes a bed, and again, folks, look at the upholstery. Like I said, if I had a piece of tape over that odometer, and you came in, you looked this thing over, you drove it, you would swear this thing had only 10 or 15,000 miles, just from the condition of everything in it. So don't let that mile scare you, because this has definitely got a lot of life left to it. You've got a stovetop and oven. You've got a microwave and convection oven. You know, most Class C's, you get an oven, you get a stovetop, and you get a regular microwave. Or you get a stovetop and a microwave convection oven. This is one of the first Class C's I've seen with an electric convection oven and a regular gas oven. So you've got two ovens you can bake in. You've got a microwave, stovetop, solid wood cabinetry. The slide outs work great. That air is ice cold. Let me show you here. You know, this thing, we're sitting here, like I said, it is pretty hot outside, and we're blowing almost mid 30s and still dropping. And that's thanks to this 9-layer roof system and 5-layer sidewall and floor system. Once you get this thing cooled off, it's going to stay cooled off for a long time. A lot longer than these other brands. In other words, let me put it to you this way. If I took, there's a 4 winds next to it. If I ran the air conditioners on both these units for the equal amount of time, the equal temperature, cut them off, and waited 2 hours and came back in them, this one is going to be a lot cooler inside than the one next to it because of the way this thing's insulated. This is perfect. It's got the Arctic Pack holding tank, so if you're ready for wintertime camping, you worry about stuff freezing and busting, you don't have to worry about that. It's got a full heated basement and the heated holding tanks, and everything's enclosed underneath it. So all your tanks and plumbing is in the heated basement to keep it from freezing. Plus you got the auxiliary heaters on the holding tanks just for peace of mind. Got plenty of lighting in here, fluorescent lighting. It's got the padded headliner. That's part of the 9-layer roof system. Steel floor. I mean, you don't have to worry about this floor going bad, folks. Got a Norcold 8 cubic foot refrigerator freezer. It's a 2-way, so it runs off gas and AC, which I've got it on AC right now. I haven't had it on very long, but we're already at 16 degrees in the freezer and getting into the 60s in the refrigerator. And it takes these things several hours to get to operating temp. What it does, it starts getting cold in the freezer first, and it kind of circulates down into the refrigerator part. So 99.9% of the time that the freezer's working, the fridge will work. It just takes a little bit longer to get to operating temp. But we guarantee all that stuff, folks. And how it works, before we continue with the tour, once this RV's purchased, it's going to be gone through in line into the shop. I don't know what the current wait time is because I don't know when you're watching the video, or the current lead time. But once purchased, it goes into line. We've got several units back there in front of it right now. And once it gets into the shop, my certified RV techs are going to go through a very extensive checklist on this motorhome. Make sure everything on that list works. It includes, but not limited to, the generator, the running, the driving, the roof air, the refrigerator on gas and electric. It includes the drawers, the cabinets, the lights, the electrical outlets, the awnings. It includes the slide out systems. It includes all the LP systems. Make sure there's no LP leaks. Make sure there's no plumbing leaks. Make sure all the faucets work. Make sure all your appliances work, like your refrigerator, your stovetop, your oven, your microwave convection oven, all that stuff, folks. Includes all the lights. We make sure all the lights work. I mean, it's virtually everything you can think of in an RV. And all that's included for the $34.9, as well as a 90-day nationwide limited warranty that other dealers are going to charge you thousands of dollars for. It's included for the $34.9. So you get a lot of stuff for a low price. It includes a complete demonstration and walkthrough by my RV technicians when you pick this unit up after it's been checked out. Now keep in mind, folks, you're not going to be able to come in here and buy this thing and get it checked out and take it home the same day. Once it's purchased, it goes into line to get checked out. Please contact our non-commissioned salespeople before you buy this unit on eBay or any of the other 20 plus different websites I use to get the current lead time for a Class C checkout. And it doesn't take very long to do these. And I'll be honest with you, folks, I cranked the generator, I turned the airs on, all the lights came on. I don't see any major issues with this one. So you do have the option, if you don't want to wait and you want to save a little bit money, what we can do, we know our prices are haggle free with those services that we provide. If you want to take this unit, jump in it, drive it off, no checkout, no inspection, no warranty, no walkthrough. You just pretty much jump in it and go. Take it just like you see it right as it is right now. We'll discount the price what the warranty and the inspection by our certified RV techs and the walkthrough cost us, which is several $100s. So, and you can definitely take it home the same day you pay for it if you do that. So it's entirely up to you. I'm not encouraging you to take one option or the other, because it doesn't matter to me. I get paid to shoot videos. But I will give you a personal observation. If you wanted to buy one as is, this would be an ideal candidate. Because like I said, the refrigerator's cold, the roof air's cold. Obviously the slide outs work. We drove at 500 miles in, so obviously the running and driving's fine. There's no check engine lights. You know, and there may be a light bulb out, or it might be a cabinet you need to fix, but folks, I don't see any major systems wrong with this. Like I said, I haven't gone over this thing like an RV tech has, but if you wanted to take one as is, this would be an excellent candidate for it. But like I said, that's entirely your decision. Right here, we've got a slide-out pantry. Nice little place for dry goods and canned goods. Here's your control panel. Shows your battery levels, which are both good. And if you do the checkout and the warranty, if those batteries don't check out, we replace them with new interstates if they need to be replaced. You've got, like I said, the optional tank heaters. You've got slide-out controls right here, gas, electric, water heater, and more, and tank levels, all that good stuff. All that lights up and works. You've got a split bathroom with a glass door shower, and very nice. Look around that skylight, folks. There's no signs of water damage or leaks anywhere. Open this door up right here. It opens up all the way to give you a privacy barrier, so this way you can separate the bedroom and bathroom off from each other, or the bathroom bedroom from the rest of the RV. Got a RV toilet, medicine cabinet. Got one light burned out right there, folks. 50-cent bulb at your auto parts store. And look how thick that roof is. And notice too, like I said, Holiday Rambler doesn't cheap out. They put a real fantastic fan in here instead of one of those little cheap little ventilation, 12-volt ventilation fans with a 5-inch blade. That's about a 12-inch blade, so it can really circulate some air. And you do have a privacy curtain right here if you want to separate the bedroom from the rest of the RV. And this is where that extra slide out comes in handy, folks. You've got a Queen Island walk-around bed. Looks like somebody added like a blackout curtain right there if you needed it. It's original factory bedspread. You've got all this extra space thanks to the slide out. You do have a HD TV in here, a little makeup get ready area, huge closet space. And even little things, like look at the molding in the wainsboard right here. Got crown molding. This is a nice motorhome, folks. Again, look how thick that roof is. This is definitely one of the top quality Class C brands on the market. They don't make as many of these as like Fleetwoods and Coachmans and all the rest of them. So you don't see many of these Holiday Rambler Atlantises. But if you're lucky enough to buy one, like I said, you're getting a motorhome that's built so much better than your average Class C motorhome. No carpet except in the cab. That's it. Just carpet in the cab. It's all got linoleum floor in here, which is probably ordered that way, which is nice. You can take a Swiffer and a broom and keep your RV clean. You don't have to worry about cleaning carpets all the time. Folks, this unit with the services I described is $34,900 haggle free. If you want it for less, of course, you'll have to take it without the services, and we'll discount the price, whatever those services cost us. You'll have to contact a salesperson to get a price on that. We'll trade. We have financing available with approved credit. You can apply right from our website. We can get you up to 144 months with approved credit and minimum 10% down. Like I said, all RVs now require minimum 10% down. And if you've got some issues with your credit because these are considered luxury items, in other words, a want, not a need, you may have to pay a little bit more down. And down payment can be cash, it can be trade equity, you know, it can be anything. $34,900. We'll trade. That's out the door. No surprises, no games, no gimmicks. You're not going to get here and see the ceiling hanging out of it. You're not going to get here and see issues with it. Folks, I show you the good and the bad, And because I learned a long time ago, when you're selling 500 to 600 used RVs a year, honesty is the best way to keep everything running smoothly. Because we have 4 RV salespeople selling that many RVs a year. We don't have time for troubles, games, or gimmicks or drama. So we keep everything like it is. We keep our overhead down by not checking these units out before we sell them. So that keeps our prices down because our overhead's down. And you can rest assured and take confidence in the fact you're buying from a 49-year-old, third generation, family-owned and operated used RV dealer, the oldest used RV dealer in the state of Georgia, and one of the oldest and largest nationwide. We have over 170 RVs out here, folks. We sell these things all over the United States. We've sold to buyers from all 50 states, including multiple sales to buyers from Alaska and Hawaii. We sent a couple of thousand or more of these things all over Canada, coast to coast, West Coast, California, Washington State. We've sold RVs all over the place. And we do it because of our prices. This motorhome for $34,900 is something that's going to outlast, with the proper care and maintenance, is going to outlast any other 05 on the market as far as brand and quality wise. I mean, look at that headliner. It's not sagging. There's no signs of leaks, no stains anywhere. This is a well-made motorhome. Not going to last long. It's going on eBay plus 20 of the most popular for sale websites. Of course, hundreds of people are going to see this video in the next 24 hours. Thousands are going to read the ad and look at the pictures. Give us a call if you're interested. 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays you can get sales help at 423-605-6747. Our website again is parkwayrvcenter.com. We have 170 used RVs in stock. I promise you folks, if you come here and look in person, you're going to find something you're going to want to buy. I 9 times out of 10 that's the case. I've met very, very few people that came here and didn't see something they wanted to buy. So rest assured, we'll be glad to take care of you. We're going to save you some money. We're going to make it worth your while, no matter how far away you have to travel to pick up this RV. We can help you arrange nationwide delivery, and more. If you want to fly in, pick this RV up, give our salespeople a call, work out a deal, get it in the shop, get it serviced. When it's ready, we'll call you, and you can make your travel arrangements. We'll pick you up for free at the Chattanooga, Tennessee airport, bring you back here. My RV techs will do their walkthrough with you, your demonstration, and you can drive it home with a smile on your face and a lot more money in your wallet than you would have going somewhere else. We don't have any extra fees. These other dealerships you go to, folks, are going to charge you thousands of dollars in sales fees, and they don't tell you that till after you purchase it and get ready to sign on the dotted line. And they'll charge you thousands in dock fees, prep fees, tag fees, title fees, freight fees, warranty fees, because most dealers' 05s are as is. And all those fees are 100% dealer profit, 100% unnecessary to purchase a used or new RV. We cut all that out, folks. We keep things simple, straightforward. You know what you're going to pay for the unit before you come here to look. You know what it's going to cost you. You know you're not going to get here and pay thousands over the asking price and fees. You know what it is. You know what the unit is. You know it's a used unit, but it's priced to sell. You're saving $55,000 roughly over what this thing costs new. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any questions, call us, email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Check us out. We're on YouTube, of course. Subscribe to my channel, like the video. Feel free to comment. You can email me directly. Now, I don't answer phone calls. I'm busy on the lot all day doing videos, so I'm not around the phone. So you'll have to get me by email. That's the only way you can get in touch with me. It's bo@parkwayrvcenter.com. I'm not in sales. I get paid to do the videos, folks, but I'll answer any questions you have as far as how the unit's made, the quality. I've been around these things over 20 years. I've owned them. I've sold them. I've delivered them all over the United States myself. I've worked on them since I was a kid. I know a lot. I've done the factory tours. I know a lot more about RVs than your average RV salesperson will, and I'll be more than happy to give you an honest answer to your questions without trying to sell you something. And if you decide you want to buy this or something else, and I'll be more than happy to forward you to one of my salespeople. They're non-commissioned, so there's no sales pressure, no games or gimmicks, no surprises. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, call us, email us. I look forward to seeing everybody here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. And thank you again for watching my video.